So first thing is we are going to discuss about four things as part of our Azure Cloud Data Engineering. Okay, we have three clouds are available. We have three clouds are available majorly. Okay, but still we chosen Azure, we chosen and Azure Cloud Data Engineering. And if people are very much clear, if you know Azure Cloud Data Engineering, GCP Cloud Data Engineering, or Amazon Web Service Cloud Data Engineering, will not take much time for you to update yourself because the whole concepts are same. Yesterday, comparatively, we got chance to see the tools what are available in the Azure Cloud Data Engineering. Same kind of tools are available in other clouds also. Now here we are going for one of the tool that is called as ADF. This is not required any coding. It's a no code based tool. And whenever you want the some ETL you want to do it, some integrations you want to do it, at that moment we'll go for this one. Second, if you want to go for something coding down the line, then we required some coding knowledge. There is a reason we're also making you people experts in Python. Third, third, we're also going for we're also going for big data stack because end of the day we are going to work with the big data technologies. That's the reason we are going with the big data stack. We are going. Okay, guys, please go on mute. Please go on mute. Please go on mute. Next one we are trying to do is Azure data breaks. So this is required. Some coding is required. The code is accepted here. Guys, please go on mute. Python or language, or it may be Scala language, or it may be SQL. Okay, and this is more than ADF, I can say. Okay, if you want to do something machine learning towards also we can able to achieve using ADB. Okay, so there's a reason we're saying more than ADF. However, ADB we can call inside the ADF pipeline. ADB work we can organize or I can say call inside inside ADF pipeline. We're going to discuss what is pipeline, those things while are doing it. Okay, today we are going to start with first skill that is called as ADF. We are going to start. Today we are going to start first skill that is called as ADF. Okay, ADF service we need to start means there are some prerequisites. We are going to do those all things also. We are going to do it. Okay, instead of saying as ADF, it is better to say for me Azure fundamentals. I can say what is that? Azure fundamentals. Okay, let's go and try to see today Azure fundamentals. As part of that one, what is storage account service. You are going to know about it. Storage account service. You are going to know about it. Once we complete this one, second we'll go for Azure SQL database service. We are going to know about it. Once that is completed, then we are ready to implement the ADF service. You can go and you can start it. So we have the dependencies. If we want to go up to ADF means first we need to know what is storage account service, what is Azure SQL database service. Then we can go for the ADF service. You can go for it. Let us go and try to start with the Azure. As part of this one, you can see my notes. You can see my notes. Yesterday we completed this demo. We completed. People who missed yesterday, today only joined. I request you people to walk through this slide. This slide is perfectly organized. So I explained how many clouds are available and each cloud, how they are having different components. I explained it yesterday. Then I went here. Then what are the things I am trying to cover as part of this one? I explained here. Azure Data Factory, under that one what will come? Python, under that one what will come? Hadoop, under that one what will come? Then PySpark and Databricks, under that one what will come? And this total course duration will be takes 2.5 months of time. I'll be supporting you in our CV preparation. In our proxy calls, I will be supporting it. Okay, that's what yesterday what I covered as part of the demo. So today we'll go and try to see the next one that's called as introduction. So introduction is about the ETL. Okay, this part also yesterday even I explained it actually. What is ETL? I explained it using Salesforce CRM application. I opened Salesforce CRM application. I shown okay what are the objects are available over there. What do you mean by ETL? Extract, transform, and loading. Go through this one. I given one more example here. Go through it. Now there are many ETL tools are available in the market. So using Informatica, ODI, ADF, a number of tools are available. And different BI tools also available in the market like Power BI, Tableau, like that. So some questions also I given here. Identify ADF use cases. What is the purpose of ADF? Is it for ETL purpose, or data movement purpose, or data transformation purpose, or all the above? What is the answer for that? All the above. What is the answer for that? All the above. So if people have some questions, I request you people use this pen symbol and please write their question here. Okay, then I will be able to answer that question. Whichever chapter you are studying, that chapter triggers any questions to you, please provide your question here. I will be able to answer that question. The moment you written the question, you save it, one mail will be triggered to me. I will be able to answer that one. Am I clear?
Okay.
Okay. Now let us move on to the, we want to start our practical things means I required one Azure account I required one Azure account I required. Unfortunately, unfortunately, we need to be very careful because it is related to the money and all. That is reason we should be very careful what services you are using. You should be very careful. Okay, before starting using that service, you need to think about it. Is it coming under the free service or not? Okay, mostly try to use free services only. You try to use it. Okay, first how to create one account. If you want to create one account, you should have a credit card. Okay, or you should have a student mail ID. A student mail ID. Credit card, if you have any one thing, then one credit card will be useful only once in its lifetime. You cannot use same credit card to
కరణ్,
create the
నీ జెల్
Mhm.
నెంబర్ నాకు సెండ్ చేయి.
Sorry.
మనీ సెండ్ చేస్తా. అవును. ఏ సెండ్ చేయరా? అదేనా నీ వాట్సాప్ నెంబరేనా?
Guys, please go on mute. Okay. Now we have here Azure free account with credit card. If you use credit card, if you follow this link, whatever I given, then you can see here 30 days of 30 days of uh, credits you are going to get it. For example, observe here, build in the cloud with an Azure free account. Okay, then if you click on here, start free, you are going to get here, start with USD 200 Azure credits. You will have 30 days to use it in addition to free services. Whatever free services available, this 55, you can use that free services any without any charges. Any costly service is available, they are providing free of cost, they are providing $200 credit they are providing. Okay, for one credit card, for one lifetime, the lifetime of the credit card, only once you can able to register. Okay, if you have two or three credit cards, then once the credit card is completed, you can go for the second credit card and all. Am I clear? But you have to use, that is within 30 days you have to use it. That's what the limitation what we have. Okay, I feel somehow, instead of going for this credit card and all, guys, I have a lot of members in the group. Please make sure everyone is on mute. Please make sure everyone is on mute. Sony, please go on mute. Okay, right. Now, this is the one way. This is the one way. I feel somehow instead of using the credit card, if you have the student mail ID, I feel this is somewhat better. Why I am feeling this is better is we see these properties here, right? Let's say I'm opening here student mail ID corresponding properties. Here you are going to get only 100 USD. That's okay, and no credit card is required. As usual, you can use the free services, but the duration is important here. The duration is 1 year of duration. You can able to utilize this 1 year, 1 year. Somewhere they might be written that one. Yeah. So we are going to have 12 months of duration. We are going to use it. These products are free up to the specified monthly amount. Some are always free to all Azure accounts, and some are free for 12 months to new customers only. So how many months it is? 12 months. 12 months you are going to get the free of cost. So what I'm trying to say is, if you have the student email ID, then it is very easy to practice in the Azure environment. Student mail ID means doesn't mean that one it should be yours only. Your friends, your brothers, sisters, anyone's mail ID you can able to utilize it. You create first your own Azure account. You create it. You create first your own Azure account. You create it. Once you create the Azure account, just come here and say as click on start free. Suppose I clicked on the start free here. The moment I clicked on the start free, then it's going to ask you what account you want to use it. For you, you may not have it, right? So click on here, use another account. Once you click on use another account, you may not have the mail ID also. It's okay. Create one, you click on it. If you click on the create one, then you're going to get one more window. Then it's going to ask pick me what mail ID. Here also create a new account. So Azure account is different, mail ID account is different. Azure account is different, mail ID account is different. Now, I don't have even one mail ID also, for example, that's where I am. I don't have even mail ID also. Then first go ahead here and get a new email address. You write your some name here, then that by default will create at the rate of outlook.com it is going to create. At the rate of outlook.com it is going to create. For example, I am trying to create here today. Today I am trying to create here B 2024. I'm not going to use this mail ID down the line. There's a reason I'm giving like that. So then I can provide here 01, then 23, something like this I provided. Click on the next, it should be available. Then it is asking the some password. I'm providing the password I provide the password. Then if you click on here next, this I would like to information tips. This is not required. You can remove this. Click on here next. That's it. Your mail ID is created. You can provide here first name is what and last name is what you can provide here. Click on here next. Now it's asking the country, date of birth, those things it is asking. Just I'm providing some wrong information I'm providing because I'm not going to utilize this one down the line. I'm not going to utilize it. Click on here next. Then it's trying to create here. Yeah. So now what happened is here it's created your mail ID. It's created. It's created your mail ID. It's created. So I created wrongly. Is correct? Okay. Now, one more thing it is asking. 2 of 2. Now, this is completed. Verification is completed. Your email ID is ready now. Email ID, once it is completed, we need to create this email ID, we need to map to Azure ID. Otherwise, you can say with this email ID, you can create the Azure ID, you can able to create it. Now see the screen, whatever it is coming. Now see the screen, whatever it is coming. Now we completed, this is your email ID. In fact, this is your Azure ID also. What is your Azure ID now? This is your Azure ID as well as email ID. Now it is asking about the student verification. You provide student your name only provide, it doesn't matter. Don't not required to provide your student name exactly. Provide your name only. Select properly country. For example, I'm in India. Okay. Then I want to provide here one of the college I want to provide here. Okay. Yeah. For example, you can see we are able to get here CBIT. We got it. Then we provide a date of birth. We provide it. Anything you can provide it. Doesn't matter. School email address. Student will have one email address that you have to provide it. Once you provide that one, then if you say here verify, it is going to send a verification link to this email address. He has to accept that one. That's it. Only one time you required to disturb the student. To accept this link only you need to disturb. Otherwise, another 1 year you are not going to touch with him. Am I clear? Only one time you are going to ask him, please accept my link. That's it. Remaining 365 days, you are going to use your own account only. Student mail ID is not required once you accepted. Okay, that's how I'm not creating this one end to end. That's how we can able to create our mail address and this email address corresponding Azure account. This Azure account is mapped with the student ID. It is going to map it. It is going to drive you. It is going to drive you. Just all you have to do is in the screen, click on Azure student free account. You click on it and always go for the create new. Because you don't have anything assume like that. Always go for the create new. It is going to help you out. Am I clear? Right.
Uh, can you also tell how to create an account with credit card?
Yeah, that's also similar process. If you go for here, this is the credit card wizard, right?
Mhm.
Okay, here you click on here start free. Okay, then same windows will be coming here also. Let's see here. It is asking what is the country name, what is the first name, middle name, those things. Once you provide this all information here, you agree these all things. Bottom we can see here identification verification by card is there, right? If you fill
Mhm.
these all things here, you need to provide your credit card. Once you provide a credit card, it's going to debit, I think 1 USD or 2 USD. It's going to debit. It will be created back. Don't worry. To
Okay.
verify that one, they are going to take 1 or 2 USD dollars that they're going to take it, and within 24 hours of the time they will give you your money back.
Okay.
Okay, right. But I
Thank you.
recommend if you have any student ID is available, please utilize that one. Okay.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, because this is 1 month only. Our course itself will go 2.5 months, right? Again, you have to use second credit card, third credit card, you have to use it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, let us go and try to see the next one that is called as Azure Free Sandbox. People today itself may not be ready with Azure free account which using credit card, Azure free account using student mail ID. Any one of these things you may not be able to ready. That is the reason they provide here Azure free sandbox they provided. You can notice in the bottom few services only available in the sandbox. This is totally free, lifetime. It's totally free, lifetime. But however, whatever services you are looking, all the services may not be available. They given few services they provided. Those services you have to utilize it. Let me open this Azure free sandbox. I'm trying to open this one in new link. If you open this one, we have here creating a storage account using Azure portal. We have it. That is activity. As part of the exercise only, we have this sandbox. That is the reason I kept this link. Below this one, you can notice here sign in to activate sandbox. If you click on here, sign in to activate sandbox, then I'm using my regular ID. This is my regular ID, mylarr10@outlook.com. Okay, that one I am using it. You are signed in as mylarr10outlook.com. Okay, click on next, click on next. Then countries, select here India. Then click on next. Then certification profile is connect the certification profile. That's fine. It went somewhere. It went somewhere. Okay, let me click back again. Lot of things. Pick one square that shows two identical objects. Two identical objects. This one. Okay. So review the permissions. Okay. Once you review the permissions, your sandbox will be ready. You click accept here. This will be ready. And you know what is the problem with the sandbox is? What is the problem with the sandbox is? Each sandbox lifetime is only 4 hours. Each sandbox lifetime is only 4 hours. Okay, so after 4 hours, whatever work you did it, you are going to lose it. You are going to lose it. In a given day, you can create 10 sandboxes. You can create it. That means 24/7. You can able to practice it, but keep on. You have to start from the beginning. Keep on. You have to start from the beginning because whatever services you are creating, those services after 4 hours are going to lose it. Okay, that is a problem with this one, but it is totally free of cost, right? So see here, what is a sandbox activated? Time remaining is how much? 3 hours 59 minutes. You have used one of 10 sandboxes for today. More sandbox will be available tomorrow. So still I have one of 10 means how many I can use? Another 9 I can be able to use it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is totally free, but it has its own limitations. We cannot get all services, you may not get it. At least our ADB you are looking, our ADF you are looking, it may not be available. But remaining things like storage account, Azure SQL database, this kind of basic services, all are available here. Okay, right. Now you can go and you can observe in the bottom. Uh, Not here, not here. Okay, let us go into this one first. Okay, click on the sandbox activated. Time remaining is 3 hours 58 minutes. It's saying right. Click on this time. Okay, or else you can go down. Here we have the Azure portal is available, right? You can click on this one. Any one place is okay. If you click on here Azure portal, now you can observe it is going to the Azure portal. It's asking to log in. Log in with the same ID. I'm trying to log in with the same ID. Wow, beautiful. Now I logged in. Once you logged in, just type here in the top, type here in the top. We can able to observe this window, right? This is the only one window we are going to learn throughout our course. Not only our course, any product we are learning in the Azure, the starting point is this is the starting point. This is the starting point. Your role may be Azure administrator, Azure DevOps guy, or your role may be Azure database developer, your role may be Azure data engineering, machine learning, whatever you do. This page is common for everyone. Now you can notice we have something called as what is this? Azure services. Azure services. There are hundreds of services available. If you click on here, more services in the right side, you can notice we can observe here, we can observe here AI plus machine learning related services. AI plus machine learning related services. People who are working with AI machine learning services, then they may go for Azure machine learning, Azure AI Studio, something like that. Suppose we are analytics people, if you go to the analytics, then you can observe here data factory, data bricks, these things are available because under analytics, this data factory, data bricks is falling. And if you go to the compute, what are the computation purpose, what we are going to use it? Okay, here we have here, you can observe uh, VM applications, virtual machines, these all things are falling under computation. Containers, okay, Kubernetes containers, those things will be available here. And people who are working with the databases, they may go for the databases and they can select SQL databases, Azure Cosmos databases, even Oracle database, Teradata database, everything is available. Okay, that means there are a number of services available here. You need to choose what service you want it. Okay, first thing is first, I want to see what subscriptions I have it. You can see right side top corner, my email ID is available. Below that one, you can notice something. What type of subscription you can see? What type of subscription you can see? Microsoft Learn Sandbox subscription. That means whatever I do, those all things you are doing inside the sandbox, you are doing it. You can go and you can observe the available subscriptions. In the top, in the URL, you type it subscriptions like that. The moment couple of letters you type it, you are going to get possible services, you are going to get it. You can notice under this one of the thing that is called as subscriptions. I want to see what are the subscriptions available with my mail ID. With my mail ID, you can notice with my mail ID, we can notice we have here subscription name is this is a subscription name. Okay, this is a subscription name. And you can notice here this is a subscription ID and my role is resource access. Current cost is unauthorized is showing. It's okay. It is sandbox, right? Sandbox, right? There is a reason it is go and try to unauthorized, something like that. And status is active. Status is active. Okay, now I think we are good enough. We understand whatever we are using the subscription is free of cost subscription, sandbox subscription, we are using it. Tomorrow, if you are using the student subscription, then you are going to see here under the subscription name Azure student subscription. Like that, we are able to see it. Like that, we are able to see it. Okay. Now, I think we are good enough with this point. Now we know how to create the Azure free sandbox. Next is available subscriptions. You need to go to this portal. We already clicked on it. In the search box, just type the subscriptions. You have to type it. Observe your subscription details. I taken the screenshot when my subscription is available as something else. That is the reason you are seeing as Azure for students. You are seeing it. In our case, your subscription name is slightly different available, right? Okay. Now, Azure for students are going to get something like this and remaining properties are as expected. Next, we have some questions here, how to check uses of services. This is very important actually. This is very important actually. If you go and try to open this link, I'm trying to open this one. This is a Microsoft Azure sponsorships.com. Suppose you use your credit card, $200, they given credit to you. You want to understand, okay, how much I used it, how much is left out, which service is taking more, which service is taking less, those details. You can go and you can check your balance. If you click on here, check your balance, then it is going to show you, how much balance is left out, how much balance you consumed, those information you can able to see it. In my case, what is the total balance still I have? Total credit available, how much credit?
100.
100 amount. Did I use anything? No,
No.
mostly I'm using the free services I'm using. That is the reason my crates are like that only. And this will be available up to 18th January 2025. It is available. 18th January 2025. Till that point, I can happily enjoy this one. This is student subscription I'm using. I'm using what? Student subscription. You can see right side what type of subscription I'm using. Azure
Student.
for students I'm using. In the left side, you can notice we have the usage. If you click on the usage, what are the things I used it? Okay, how much it is charged each service. Okay, looks like I used Azure Data Factory. Okay, for the moment of cloud data moment, cloud orchestration pipeline activity, a number of things. But these all things, is it money is charging or all are zero charges? I use services, but these all are what charges?
0.
Mostly zero, mostly zero. Here and there, some things I'm going maybe beyond the limits. That's the reason some charges are there, but most of things are free. It is showing. Okay, it's good. Always, this site will be very good for you to understand how much you consumed on what service, how much you are spending, so that you come to understand. Okay, which service is taking more money. You will be minimizing using that service, or you'll be looking for alternative to that service. You may be looking for it. Am I clear? That is about this chapter. This chapter all is about creating your free account. You can create the account using credit card, or you can create using student mail ID, or you can use initial chapters using sandbox also. You can able to manage it. Initial chapters, because here we cannot get all services, you cannot get it. Subscriptions, you can go here and you can observe what type of subscription you have it. And we have here users also. We come to understand, okay, out of 200 USD, how much is left out. I can able to monitor from this page. I can able to monitor. I think we are good enough with this lesson. Let me move on to the next lesson that is called as storage account.